Most people think fear and praise can't exist together. They assume fear pushes people away, while love pulls them closer. But what if that belief is completely upside down? When someone begins to read the Bible, especially powerful chapters like Psalm 114, they discover a truth that challenges modern thinking. Fearing God might actually be the missing key to experiencing peace, confidence, and unshakable faith. This psalm doesn't just explain ancient history. It reveals how God's presence once made seas flee and mountains tremble, raising a provocative question. If creation responds with awe, why do so many people struggle to recognize His power today? Psalm 114 invites the reader into a journey where reverence unlocks freedom, remembrance fuels courage, and praise becomes a weapon against fear, doubt, and spiritual stagnation. Then, let's read the chapter together. When Israel came out of Egypt, Jacob from a people of foreign tongue, Judah became God's sanctuary, Israel his dominion. The sea looked and fled, the Jordan turned back, the mountains leaped like rams, the hills like lambs. Why was it sea that you fled? Why, Jordan, did you turn back? Why, mountains, did you leap like rams? You hills like lambs? Tremble, earth, at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the God of Jacob, who turned the rock into a pool, the hard rock into springs of water. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for His mercy. Father, thank you for sitting with us through this moment, for allowing us to read and understand the beauty and depth of your word, especially through Psalm 114. Thank you for reminding us that you are the same God who moves mountains, parts seas, and guides every step, even when we don't notice it. Honestly, we're grateful for the wisdom you've shared with us through these Bible chapters and for how you patiently explain truths that strengthen our faith. Lord, help us not to let this knowledge stay only in our minds. Help us live it when fear tries to take over, when decisions feel heavy, and when life seems uncertain. Teach us to remember your power daily, to trust you more, and to walk with reverence, love, and obedience in the small and big moments of our routine. Give us discipline to keep reading your word and sensitivity to recognize your presence, guiding us. And Father, may our lives reflect gratitude and praise, not just in words, but in actions, choices, and attitudes. Walk with us today, strengthen our hearts, and help us apply everything we've learned so we can grow closer to you each day. Amen. Now, the real question isn't just whether someone can read Psalm 114 or understand these Bible chapters, but whether they're willing to live what they've learned. What would happen if a person truly remembered God's past deliverances during moments of fear? What if, instead of reacting with anxiety when life shifts unexpectedly, they pause to read, reflect, and allow the truths found in Psalm 114 to explain that the same God who moved seas can move obstacles today? Imagine facing challenges at work, in relationships, or personal battles with the quiet confidence that divine power still governs history and personal stories. The truth is, transformation begins when knowledge becomes action, and these Bible chapters are invitations, not just information. So here's something worth reflecting on. Are you responding to God's presence like creation does in Psalm 114? Or are distractions, doubts, and routines dulling that reverence? When was the last time you intentionally paused to read the Bible and truly listen for direction instead of rushing through life on autopilot? What habits might you need to change today to cultivate deeper faith, stronger obedience, and a more grateful heart? Growth rarely happens by accident. It happens through daily, intentional decisions that shape character and destiny. And who knows, the simple choice to consistently read and meditate on powerful chapters like Psalm 114 might be the turning point someone has been quietly searching for. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share in the comments what lesson from Psalm 114 impacted you the most and how you plan to apply it in your life. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can continue to read, discover, and explain life-changing truths from the Bible with us. There's so much more waiting to be uncovered, and you definitely won't want to miss what's coming next. And as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.